You know, I sometimes find it frustrating when people go about saying, oh, they wish Rory had said yes to Logan. I wish she had said yes. I wish she had said. What if she said yes? What would be different? Nobody says anything about what they think would be different. Would her life be better? Would it be worse? Like, what would have been the implication of Rory saying yes to Logan? I really want to know why, and that's why I decided to talk about it on this video today. Hi, my name is Susan, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, how's it going? We have to be brutally honest on this video, right? I'm not going to come here to, give you all the happy paths to what could potentially have been Rory's arc if she had said yes to Logan's proposal. So I'll just give you like short clips of my ideas on what I think would have happened if Rory accepted this proposal. The first thing I think is that there's a chance that Rory might, have to step into a more traditional relationship dynamic, right? So potentially all her life decisions is kind of tied to Logan's career and lifestyle, which is not bad if that is what she wants and she's comfortable with. But if what she truly wants is to be a writer and be a journalist, and this happens, then there's a chance that she might not necessarily be happy in that relationship. But yeah, I feel like there's a chance that Rory stepping into making this decision might make it hard for her to pursue more in her life, except she's really focused on doing that, and Logan is also supporting her to do that. The second thing I think might be a possibility is how Lorelai will feel about this. So I think that there's a chance that Lorelai is not comfortable with this. She has strong feelings about the engagement. She worries that Rory is settling too soon, or she's losing her individuality, and it creates tension between Lorelai and Rory. I definitely see Emily and Richard supporting this, because this is what they've ever wanted. This was why Richard was so hostile towards Dean in his first visit. Is like, you are not what I picture for my granddaughter, just forget it right now. But with Logan, oh my goodness, they're going to be so on board with this, and they're going to seriously encourage Rory to start a family with Logan, and there's a chance that Rory gets closer to her grandparents as a result of this. Another thing I think could potentially happen if Rory decides to get engaged to Logan is there's a chance that Logan becomes more responsible. Although, as I'm saying this right now, I think that this is a 20% chance. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to put it out there. I do not like the fact that Logan was involved with Rory, had a fiance, was cheating on her. Rory was doing the same thing. So I think that there's a 20% chance that he won't do this with Rory. Maybe he decides to step away from being reckless, which I hardly think could happen, because remember when Logan broke up with Rory, or Rory thought that they were just taking a break, meanwhile Logan thought that they had actually broken up, and he started seeing someone almost immediately. This is the kind of person Logan is. So I don't necessarily think that him being married to Rory would 100% change his reckless tendencies, but there is a chance that he might be, inspired to focus more on building a stable life and kind of earning Rory's respect, because I think that he respects her a lot, especially if she's also challenging him by doing the right thing. I guess I've mentioned a little bit about Rory's career earlier. I think that if she's prioritizing this relationship, there's a chance that she struggles to establish herself as a journalist, feeding into the insecurities she had about what Mitchun told her, and her inability to make it as a journalist, to be successful as a journalist. So this might lead to a lot of regrets and resentment, but I think that if Logan helps to support her dreams as well, using his resources, his connections, and they help each other succeed, and they're both happy. Another thing I think about is, these two are strong characters, right? Rory and Logan are quite strong characters, and I think that they could have issues like in their marriage as well, especially if they have different visions for their future.
Does it have to be all or nothing?
Yeah, it does.
If Logan is saying a different path from what Rory is saying, and they didn't really talk about these things before they got engaged. They got engaged in the heat of moments when they were still fully in love with each other, without necessarily knowing how their futures could eventually be like and what they envision for themselves in the future. So I think that this could potentially lead to conflicts if they get married. Another thing is that we can't rule out the fact that, you know, Logan still has strong ties to his family, and they were not, at least in the series, they were not like very accepting of Rory and, you know, her being a part of the family. So there's a chance that this could also be a form of conflict between Logan and Rory as she navigates some of the expectations that they would have of her being part of the Hansberger legacy. Another thing is social pressures. Some of the things that could potentially impact Rory, you know, marrying into Logan's family is that, you know, Rory is coming from a place where even though her parents they're influential, they're wealthy, privileged, she was not necessarily raised in that, you know, atmosphere. She was raised with her mom and not exposed to all of that and all the, you know, benefits, I guess, that comes from that. So now she's getting married directly into Logan's family. She's going to start getting exposed into this new world of privilege, of wealth, of, you know, societal expectations, exactly what Emily was exposed to and potentially became. This would begin to test some of her values and you know, her identity, and it might be a struggle for her to kind of balance her small town roots with the high society life of Logan's family. I feel that she might lose herself a little bit there if she gets consumed in that world, especially considering the fact that I don't think that she gained solid ground from, you know, being a small town roots person. I think she always had one leg in, you know, the middle class atmosphere and one leg in, you know, having access to her grandparents' wealth. So for someone that is not fully grounded, so to speak, and they now find themselves or end up in a space where they are now like in a different social status, they could become somebody else and it could impact the kind of person that she starts to become. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, she low-key becomes Emily, which is a nightmare thinking about it right now. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's a lot to kind of unpack, and this is obviously not facts. These are just my thoughts, my opinions. You might have, you know, different thoughts about this, and I really want to hear them. I want to see them in comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget. And thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.